Good morning and welcome to today's vlog. It is a very exciting one because it is a few hours before I do my oral exam, which I still cannot believe. Oh my god, my lips are so cracked. But I am about to take Harley out. I'm about to leave and head to campus. I forgot to print. Oh, that was loud. I forgot to print like a copy of all of my essays, so I need to do that. So I'm heading like an hour and a half early so I can get that done. But it is coming, guys. I hopefully in a few hours will be a PhD candidate. Okay guys, so I'm gonna stop messing around. I've been posing for like the past minute or so and I'm about to head out. It is a gorgeous day. The sun actually came out just in time for me to go hunker down in this room for a couple hours. But I am about to go print and then I'm gonna head up there because I actually have less time than I thought. So I just have like a few minutes to print and then I just gotta head to the room that we're gonna be talking in. Okay guys, so I immediately went and grabbed myself a drink, but I passed. I don't know. I have no words. I could cry, actually. I probably am gonna go home and cry right now. Just because if you've been following me for a long time, you know that this has been such a process of just me doubting myself and not feeling like I'm competent. And so the fact that I got a pass, and not even just a pass, a high pass, I don't know what to make of that. So I have a nice little dinner with my boyfriend tonight. We're gonna celebrate, but I'm gonna hop on the bus, go see my dog. Okay, so I just went ahead and organized some files for my TA class. I just sort of like put them into categories and I also like renamed them so that they're easier to search. And now I am about to try to get rid of like all the unread emails. I hate having like any notifications for emails. Like it's literally like the bane of my existence. And so I always try to make sure that I clear out my inbox, especially on Mondays, I feel like, just to like have a fresh slate for the week. So once I do that, I'll probably go have some breakfast. I recently had a nutritionist appointment at Brown and I'm trying to implement some of the things that she mentioned, which honestly sucks such a good service, and I don't think I would ever have had the resources to see a nutritionist otherwise. But some of the habits sort of like that I have around food that I'm trying to like unlearn with like diet culture, but also just like I'm pescatarian, like what should I be eating, like, you know, just like little things like that. And so she gave me a few like pieces of advice, so I want to like implement those. But yeah, overall, I really haven't gotten that organized for the semester. I sort of have my semesterly goals in mind, and I've gone through and added everything to my calendar yesterday. Yesterday was kind of like the pre-day because I sat down, put all my dates for my students on my calendar, put my own dates for a prospectus on my calendar, and just cleared out anything from the last few semesters and just sort of like refreshed everything. But the real thing that I sort of like need to get into is coming up with some sort of like a routine or schedule for the semester. I do feel like Monday, Wednesdays are the days that I'm predominantly going to be on campus. So I'm going to try to batch as much as I can on those days. And then the other days sort of like do like a work from home situation unless I need to be on campus, because I often have meetings that pop up. So I still need to think through that, and maybe later I'll talk through my goals for the semester because they're not anything exceptional. Like after last semester, my goal was just to do my exams and pass, and this semester it's much lighter. It's much like more so about the vibes and how I feel, you know? But I'll talk about that later once I feel a little bit more put together. But yeah, I feel like we're getting through it. We're going. Okay, so I think this is what I'm gonna wear. I think I'm gonna do these black jeans and this red top. It's super bright, super colorful. I love a good colorful moment. The only thing is it's super cold today. I think this should be warm enough, but if it doesn't feel that way, I might just try to do layers. So the first stop today is that I have to go to Paige Robinson to replace my brown ID because I cannot find it anywhere. So I'm gonna do that and then head to my TA class. So I secured a new ID and now I'm going to class. I haven't actually taken anything in this building, but I realized that it's super close to the history department, which is good. So head there and then my class went well. I'm sitting here. I'm actually about to film a YouTube video of all the PhD programs I didn't get into. It's a video that I did on TikTok and I really like the premise of it, so I figured I would do it on YouTube because I know that it's about to be like admission season and everything like that. And I just always viscerally remember the feeling of waiting to hear back and stressing. And I feel like if you apply to PhD programs, you're probably the type of person who's like very goal oriented, and so it can really feel like overwhelming waiting. And so I'm really excited to film that video. The light is going in and out. I'm just like, oh, it's so hard in the winter here because the lighting is just not the best, and you never know when you're gonna get good like daylight hours. And so fingers crossed, actually that was not a fingers crossed that I can film that today because I've been wanting to film it for the past few days. But yeah, when it comes to class, we really didn't do anything because it's syllabus week, so it was literally just like talking through the premise of the class. It was my TA course, so I was just kind of like sitting and introduced myself, and I will say I feel so much more comfortable, confident in that TA role. When I first started TAing, I was such a high strung. I actually feel bad because the people who I TA'd with, I'm sure they're like, girl, like take a chill pill, but I have really bad anxiety, and I was just kind of like trying to like make sure that I hit everything to the T. Like I was just like so high strung, and I would like to think that I tried to be as chill as possible, but I just know myself, and just thinking back to then, which was the second year of my program, now third year, I've had a few courses under my belt, and now I'm just kind of like, I went there, I was just like, you know what, hey guys, you know, I'm the chill TA, like, you know, I'm just here to encourage you to learn and to engage with the course, and it's just like, it feels so much better. I don't know, something about this time just feels like I feel so much more confident, more competent. I don't know if that's a side effect of doing exams or if it's just a side effect of getting more years under my belt. Like I just feel more comfortable. Either way, I'm very grateful because I feel like I've sort of crossed a bridge when it comes to just my experience and my feeling of confidence in this program. And so it feels very good. I don't have my own course until Monday. That's when I have prospectus. And that I need to sit down and start thinking about some stuff for my dissertation. I gave myself a few weeks to just not think about anything at all, like not to think about school. And I did plan a little bit and I did put together like a Notion dissertation board. But there's so many holes and things that I need to think about. And I was actually talking to my advisor about it. And I was just like, it feels at this point like the project is huge and I need to find a way, because there's so much that I could do, and that's always a struggle, right? There's so much that you could do, but it would require a ton of traveling and it just might be slightly impractical. So I need to find a way to pare it down, and I also need to find a way to have it be a little bit more cohesive, because I have all these research questions, but I'm like, I need like one anchor research question that sort of like is the whole thing, you know? And so yeah, I have tons of ideas. It's making sense of those ideas and going smaller, because right now it's very big and very ambitious. And so, but I know that will come a time, and I know that in the prospectus seminar I'll get to talk about it a lot more, and that will help me like sort through my ideas. So yeah, looking forward to this semester. As I said, gonna go film this video now. I think I'm actually gonna wrap this vlog up here. I apologize, I didn't really film as much as I wanted to yesterday, but it was kind of go, because once I was on campus, I was like in class and like talking with students, talking with my advisor and everything like that. So it just like wasn't conducive to filming like an in-depth video. But yeah, I'll keep vlogging, and there'll be a lot more how-to videos coming now that I am done with the exams. And I feel this sense of purpose to try to consolidate as much of the knowledge I've learned about being a PhD student, about admissions, on my channel, because I feel like as I get further and further away, the less it's like topical or less top of mind for me. So I need to kind of like, now that it's still relatively fresh, like I'm third year, so I'm not like too removed. I know that by sixth year, I'm gonna be like, what did I even do for admissions? So want to do that now, want to get it out of the way, and hopefully that can help some folks as they're navigating their own journey, because that's the whole point of this channel. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.